There's a lot of spirits on this property. There's a lot. All right, here we are. Where are we going, Steve?
We're going for a hike. We need to go behind the truck.
We go behind that truck. Ooh. All right, here we go into the woods. Checking out a spot that he says is gonna not be too far of a hike in. We still are at that point of where we can't go too far because it might still be frozen, but we're gonna see what we can find today.
The spot shouldn't
this
be frozen.
brisk air.
Maybe.
It's like that time in New Hampshire that we're eager to get outside. We've got like every possible layer on, from tank top to sweatshirt to winter jacket. So we'll see.
Huh?
So Steve was just saying that he did metal detect this a long time ago.
Yeah, a few years ago. I mean, I didn't find a whole lot. There's a lot of junk here, but I also didn't really investigate it that well, and have kind of learned a lot since. So we'll see. It looked like it was a fairly large, probably a farm, I'm assuming.
Huh.
There's all sorts of stone walls going every which way.
Yeah, they're big stones too.
I did find a 1940s license plate here the last time I was here, so obviously it was inhabited, or I would guess someone was here for some reason that had a vehicle. So
I'm going to show you the terrain.
But the rest of the remains seem to be older than the 40s by all means, but we'll see.
We've also, I mean, I think it was actually 2 years ago that we started doing the filming, and even though we've only had the YouTube channel for this last year, but we had tried to spend time stockpiling videos, but we've learned a lot about where we find things and where we don't, and moving away from the cellar hole, and where we think people are more likely to be cultivating the land and possibly dropping things and leaving things behind. So it's fun to go back to places, as long as we can get to them. So little. Oh, right. Is it that right there? No. Well, there you go. Is it a button or a coin?
Button.
Button. You've called it.
Bent shank, but the shank is there. It does have some, I think, some writing on the back. Just plain on the front, I think, but
yeah.
That's a good sign. In the cart path.
something up there.
Hmm? On the back.
Oh, it might just be. Looks like it's got something on the front.
Think so?
I think so. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's hard to say. It looks like it kind of does, but pretty nice. It's a button. Yep. Nope, maybe not. For a second there, I thought I saw it. Nope. Huh, what is it? Don't know yet.
I don't know, but it was shiny at one time.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. Definitely part of something.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a. I don't know. I mean, it could have been like part of a pocket watch, or. But there again, I just assumed that it was a shotgun shell.
Yeah. Don't know. That could be part of a million things. There's nothing else in there. So Steve was just saying, it probably isn't, but it just kind of looks it. So along this brook, there's like this long wooden, to me it looks like a trough. Like it was carved out perfectly to maybe have the, as a water, to direct water. I mean, it could just be this way naturally, but it's a long piece right along the brook. Might be reaching, but then here's the road. And I was just saying to him that there is a lot of energy here of people moving about.
Oh, it's right there. Didn't even have to dig that one.
Oh, geez, another one? I just came upon this, which I would have to assume is a well. Huh. It's right alongside the brook. I'm getting very distracted. He thinks this might be another shotgun shell.
I can't not dig them.
Yeah, well. Which has sometimes to do with just how they're laying in the ground too, right? And how the detector picks them up. If it's laying on an angle or...
Well, I mean, they obviously don't ring like a coin, but they're if they're laying flat, it would.
Mm.
I mean, they look like a coin. This is deeper, but oh, it's not. It's a buckle.
Nice.
It's like an iron horse tack type buckle.
Sweet. Well, it's fitting for the fact that we're on the road. You guys can see the path coming down here. Nice. So this hole is just next to the one. We walked right by it where we found the buckle. Oh, right there.
It's a freaking ring.
It is? Oh my gosh. A ring?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is a very personal item of somebody. Is it brass? What's the... That's really neat. Oh, it looks... I can't tell if that's something written right there in there. There you go. See if you can polish it a little bit. I'm assuming that's a man's ring.
Ooh. I can't see when you block this.
Oh, sorry. We'll definitely clean that up when we get home.
Yeah, it's got a mark in it where it's like put together.
That's cool.
I mean, that's all I could assume it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, it is out around.
It could be a hand-forged ring. Well, it would be. Cool find.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I think it's it's an impacted bullet, maybe.
Really?
I don't know. It's lead.
Interesting looking.
All I could think of is that would be the roundness of the bullet at one time. But it hit something and smeared it. I don't know.
Oh, it's heavy. No, nothing about this. Wow. Cool. All right, I'm coming down here, taking a break because I'm feeling we're kind of back down to that spot of where there's people down here. There's energy. It's kind of funny too because every time I start to feel presence coming around, it gets the ghost holes. Just trying to find a spot. Actually, I'm gonna go right over here where I can set this down. I'm feeling the presence of a man and a woman. The man, oh geez, look at that. I just found something cool. Oh my God, look at that. I'm gonna turn this around. That is really cool. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'm gonna set this up here. Wow. Okay. Okay, that just kind of creeped me out. Okay. Okay, so I've got the bell. Whoop. They're ringing it. Oh my God, they're ringing it like crazy. Okay, I get ya. I see you. Can you see the bell? Okay, all right. Are you ringing the bell? Yes. Okay. Can you point to where you're standing? See, pointing over the bell. Are you a man? Okay, I can actually see you a little bit more now. He's like a pretty broad shoulders. Yes. Okay, oh cow, he's like going nuts. Have you been following me? Yes. Can you point to where your cellar hole was? Where was your home? Okay, so he's pointing up to the holes. I have a really interesting question to ask you. How many homes up there did you have? So how many buildings did you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had 5? Nice. Do you like ringing this bell? Yes. Okay. Did your family live up here with you? Yes. Okay. Were all of the dwellings family members? No. Okay. Were some of them your staff? Yes. Were you here in the 1800s, sir? No? Okay. Were you here in the 1700s? Yes. Okay, I'm hearing ya. Spirits like using the bell because it's designed for them to hit it. They like using the rods. The rods, I can get a lot more information. Yes, I can hear you. Can you pause the bell for a moment? All right, what did you find? Oh,
Sort of probably a horse tack. It's not super old, I don't think, because it would have had a spring clip.
Yep.
Would have like snapped into something, but
cool. I see what you're saying though about just it's interesting the
what?
I see what you're saying about the interesting stone wall structures here.
Well, yeah.
You know, like this one.
It's like it wouldn't have been seemingly very good farming land.
This one just stops right here. Like that might have just been a pile.
But they do have like a lot of just that, like that kind of double stone wall there.
Yeah. Interesting. Oh.
It could be actually part of a two-piece button, I guess. Oh, back is sore. like a big coat button.
Yep.
And there was another
Big.
thing around it. I don't know.
Found another one. Huh. It wouldn't be like part of a bridal
It's too thin, I
thing.
think.
Huh?
It's too thin for that, I feel. But I mean, it's right here.
It's right, yeah.
It almost makes you wonder if there wasn't like some sort of buttons and it was like those guys found the other day on TV. Like a jacket got left here or whatever, and or a coat. I mean, it could be some sort of attack type thing too, I guess. There's more of it here, I think.
Pause the bell for a moment. Thank you. There's a woman that's coming around here too. Yes. Okay. Is she with you? Okay, I can see her. She has lighter colored hair. Her hair is clipped up. She's got some wave to it. Yep. Were you a fairly wealthy man? Yes. Okay. Did you have a lot of children? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I can see him. He's very broad-shouldered. He's got a good size to him. Is this correct? Yes. He's very ill. I can feel that you got very sick. And he lost a lot of his weight, because as he's showing me, almost like I can see strong, solid man, and then I can see him like almost like not shape-shifting, but showing me like another version of himself. Where did you have your animals? Okay. I can hear him, so he's pointing back here. But I can also hear that he had them a little bit all over. Do you see where my husband is? Yes. Okay. Can you point to where my husband is? Yep. He's over there. Okay. Looks like Steve's got quite a few things. All right, well, I'm going to go. Well, actually, let me ask you one more thing. Where I have the bell set, is that something that was yours? No. Okay. That totally makes sense to me, because that's not something from the 1700s. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm probably going to continue talking to you. Oh my Lord. Is that crazy? All right, actually, let me turn this off. A day in the woods, talking to spirits. Steve just opened this. But it's got a modern pipe in it. It's pretty deep. So this is an old well, but a modern...
I would say, I mean...
What would you have a modern pipe in there for?
Well, I mean, at one point it must have fed one of those houses down there, maybe, or something.